Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Azania. The rebound by the Jazz. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for them. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Napier, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switcher also for Utah. Exum's checked in, and it's good.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Jazz trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Freak. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
There's the pick. Here's Seymour. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Freak. It's on target from the high post.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris?
Yes, he's looking at how they can establish an edge in this one. He's looking for them to lock things down on the interior first and foremost. He said our shot blocking is something that can really help us if we just play smart and avoid fouls. We want them shooting over length, and that's one thing my guys do bring to the table. A sound strategy, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
Magic leading by 5. Pass to Azania. He dishes it to Napier. Pass to Watson. Here's Azania. He has 5. Off target from three-point range.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Napier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Feeds it to Freak. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Freak's got 6.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's good on the second. 30 seconds left to play in the first. And stolen by Napier. Passes it to Azania. They set the pick. The feed now to Watson. Dedmon dishes to Napier. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Gobert. Alec Burks comes in for Gordon Hayward. Exum, he's checked in for Hood. And Freak subbed in for Burke. Watson out there with Napier. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. Then there's Harris. That's who's out there for Orlando. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. Jazz trail by 8. Freak with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Cleveland. Out left to the wing. Now here's Burks. Guarded by Harris. There's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 9th in three-point field goal percentage. 14th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, back to his efficiency from 3. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success. Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Magic leading by 6. Now here's Watson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers! Your Magic Dancers!
Jazz trail by 6. Now Freak. He's got 8. Burks the pass to Freak. The dish to Burks. Clock at 6. Here's Freak. And the 3 ball is good. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
Napier kicks to Dedman. Dishes it to Watson. Harris, right side. Burks pulls it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
There's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Magic lead.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Napier passes to Dedman. He kicks to Napier. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Napier's got his second bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Good. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Now the pass to Dedman. Napier kicks to Harris. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And the Magic lead by 3. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
1:07 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Harris. Drills the 3-pointer. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And it's Freak missing. Magic leading by 4. Harris kicks to Napier. Off target with the open look.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
That is good.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, These defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Seymour, and he lays it straight in.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Watson. Freak kicks to Burks. Picked his pocket. And we're through the first. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his point.
Orlando making some changes. Hezonja, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Watson in for Peyton. Alec Burks checked in for Utah. Freak comes in for Burke, so on the floor for Utah. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Alec Burks is out there with Freak, and it's Gobert in at the 5, home in the paint.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He finished with 30 points and seemed to have a hand in every defensive stop. Good numbers for him in both the steals and blocks columns. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Hayward outside. Favors with the screen. 5 on the clock. Gobert dishes to Freak. Puts up a 3. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Oladipo outside. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami, they're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Orlando Magic.
And right now for the Magic, they've started the season with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They had a lot of people with doubt heading into the season. And I tell you what, they are out to prove those folks wrong.
And they're doing it, Greg. I know it's still early, but they've already shown they can compete with the best teams in the league.
Booker, he's checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Gordon Hayward. Jazz leading by 6. And here's Freak. He's got 17. It's stolen by Watson. And stolen by Freak.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Freak. 18 points and also 3 nice steals. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Here's Hezonja. Burks covering, and that one's good. Watson's got his second bucket of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Here's Freak. Rebound by the Magic. This is